Look at, I have to laugh, man. I have to laugh because this is from China Miss Jones. This is her video. And I laugh because the day of the eclipse and then the day after, what I found humorous comments of, oh, all that hype for nothing. Like, are you not seeing this? They're in our world. They are taking on matter. They are taking on form. Um, so I guess stay asleep. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. It's not hilarious, but it is when so many of us have been constant in continuously showing you and just bringing awareness, because and I feel like that's what we're here to do. Um, or else why would you do it, right? But that's an arm holding on to, I'm not sure what that, it looks like possibly, honestly, part of a head right here, but that's an arm, ladies and gentlemen. That's an arm. And I just think that's funny because I got a comment on my channel, you know, because they're always this, love the little smart comments of all that hype for nothing. Like, really? That night I was showing the stuff that was coming through from CERN. Like, they released, you know, that cobra. That's serious. That's not an illusion. That's not fantasy. That cobra's no freaking joke. You know, you have Ra here, you have Sekhmet, you have Sobek here. I mean, I've shown Sobek. You have dragons. You have, you know, what's interesting is there is an octopus up there. It's huge too, and some of the astronauts have spoken about it too. And I came across a video where one of this is when they were, you know, realizing how far they could actually go up, you know, to the firmament, if they could go through the firmament or whatever they were trying to do at NASA. And that I can't remember which astronaut, but his plane, there was a big octopus, and it latched onto his plane, and he descended down to the ground real fast, and supposedly he lived, which is strange to me. But anyway, you know how all that can be. But that is an arm. Like, that is an arm, you know, and yeah, that opened up a serious gate. You know, we're seeing relics too of Atlantis around us. And I've been getting messages about this for a lot of years now that I've shared on the channel, because there's no way I could come up with this ever on a good day on my own. And that's just my guides, my oversoul. Many of you are remembering as well, because we're getting moved around too. That was the other thing I got. Like, we're going to be moved around again or something like that along those lines. And then Maverick painted what he painted, which goes to, like, he and I are like crazily, weirdly in sync with divine messages. And he just does his through, well, he does his through many ways, but he's so gifted, he does it through his paintings. And we've broken down some of his paintings. I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's so like another realm of existence when he and I speak about this stuff. But and there's not many people I can talk to like that. But it's just like, go back to sleep. If you don't think anything happened, then I guess, you know, to you nothing happened yet. There's something coming through that doorway too. But yeah, like that was serious what went down. They opened up a serious gate. Remember, they're trying to kill the divine. That's their mission. They're trying to kill the divine. That is Lucifer's scepter. And they use one over here on the East Coast too. There's one in New York, if you don't know that. I think they used two at the same time, to be honest with you. I was getting that a lot. I showed the visual aid. Like, I get these messages for a reason, and I totally trust that today. And it's not about being right or wrong, but I haven't been wrong. And it's not, and I don't, like, think like that. I'm not like, oh, see, I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. Like, I'm not egotistical like that. It sits me down. It does. It sits me down. And I've had to actually take a break because the darkness is so heavy for what they released. And it's serious, you know. So I haven't finished watching this video, but I'm like, Jesus, like, I'm like 30 seconds into it, and I'm like, that's an arm. And I just, you know, people think, oh, They just made a big fuss about nothing. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And we're about to experience more than you even realize. And we're going to be like something about that when Atlantis was destroyed. We are all exactly back where we were before, and we're about to get moved around again. That's how I hear it, and take it or leave it. Have a great day.